Hey, Jayanam here with a new development update for the low-poly FPS game kit for Unity. I created a new weapon, a rifle, that you can add just like the pistol to the character's hand. Later on this will be done by a script so that you just have to add the weapon to an inventory. All the assets are available as prefabs so that you can just drag them into the scene, and I also have the possibility then to instantiate these by scripting. Here you see the weapons, they have separate animations, and the weapons are contained in an inventory so that they can be switched during the game. Here's the script weapon inventory. You can define the key for toggling the weapons, and you can also use the number keys or the mouse wheel to switch the weapons. I'll come back to this in a moment. So let's start the game and have a look at the new features. The weapon is taken out, this is a new animation, and then I switch the weapons. I do this now by using the mouse wheel, and it is always holstered and taken out again. This is the walk animation that is played when the player is moved, and when I'm aiming, the field of view of the camera is adjusted. But this is configurable. You can also see when I'm shooting that the bullet casings are ejected with a random rotation, and I see I have to add a new sound for the rifle fire. So I'm quite happy with the development so far. I want to show you the weapon inventory script, the switching of the weapons. Here we have a list with the weapons and an index of the current weapon. I store a reference to the player controller so that I can control the animations for holstering or taking out the weapons. And here we have the key to toggle the weapons that can be defined by the user. This method here, setWeaponActive, can be started in a coroutine. It has the IEnumerator as return value, so that it is invoked after holstering the weapon is completed. And what I do here is to assign an animator controller. This is implemented in the player controller script, because each weapon has its own runtime animator controller, at the moment the rifle and the pistol. After assigning this, I set the current weapon active and all the other weapons inactive. And this is the basic switching logic that I can do because I designed it in a way that the player's armature is independent from the weapon's armature. Before I call the method, I holster the current weapon. At the moment this is just playing the takeout animation backwards. And here in the update method I get the input, either scrolling the mouse wheel or pressing the number keys. And you also toggle when the toggle key is pressed. And that's it. Here's the toggle weapon method that is just incrementing or decrementing the current weapon index. So I think the design is pretty good and extendable. I added a Trello so that you can see the current stage of development. You find it on this web page, the link is added to the description. In the backlog you see the planned features for this version, like systems for health and ammo handling, a muzzle flash for the weapons, display which weapon is the current one, pickups for weapons and ammo, then of course the reloading animations, and in the end I will add a full demo game. Currently I'm working on the heads-up display, displaying the weapons and the health, and I see the bullet casings are already implemented, so I drag it here to the done section. Okay guys, I hope you liked the update. If you have any questions, then add these to the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also follow me on my social media on Twitter, Facebook or Instagram. If you'd like to support me, think about being my patron. And I'll see you in the next one here on Jayanam.